What's up, guys? Basic breakdown. I'm just gonna go through the fights from this past weekend's card. UFC Fight Night: Silva versus Hall. A little bit of a sad night, but whatever. We'll get into it. Of course, we'll start off. I only did the main card for predictions, so I'll only break down the main card. The first fight, Bobby Green versus Thiago Moises. Thiago got 29-28 unanimous decision. I thought it was a little fishy. I thought Bobby Green did enough to win, but I'm not judging fights. I'm here making crappy videos with a bad background, so what do I know? It was a close fight for sure, a very good fight. I think both guys had a good representation of themselves. I'm okay with the loss from Bobby Green. It wasn't the worst performance in the world. Of course you want to win, but I mean, he looked good. And Thiago Moises isn't a nobody, so I was okay with that. Wasn't happy. My prediction was wrong, but you can't be perfect on everything. After that, Kevin Holland got submission in round 1 against Charlie Ontiveros. Looked like something happened with his neck, a pinched nerve or whatever it might be. I don't know, not doctor. But anyways, Charlie Ontiveros lost his UFC debut. Sucks for him, but I mean, he'll be back. He looked pretty good in a couple minutes there. He was a little wild on the feet, so Kevin Holland just decided to take him down and wrestle him. Once he took him down, not too much that Charlie Ontiveros could do. Of course, then he threw him to the ground almost in like a half throw, whatever you want to call it. And then that's when the verbal submission happened. So Kevin Holland wins. Hopefully he can fight someone with an actual name in the coming weeks or months. He likes to fight very often, as he's fought 4 times this year. So that hopefully he can fight before Christmas. Otherwise, maybe the Poirier Connor card, whatever. He's fun to watch, though. I like watching him. After, you got a heavyweight fight, Maurice Green and Greg Hardy. I picked Maurice Green to win, but he lost by a second round TKO. At first, I thought it was a bad stoppage by Herb Dean, but then I looked at it again as they show the replay over and over and over again. I'm okay with it. At first, I thought he was getting up to his feet, but there was a second where he kind of fell onto his face as he was getting back up, so I'm fine with the stoppage. Sucks for Maurice Green. Greg Hardy has some serious power, though. That man is legit. Whatever you want to say about his past, whether or not you think he did what he did or he didn't do what he did, he's making a name for himself in MMA. He's starting to become like a legit fighter, someone who could get some big names soon and really make a run for it. He's only 33, 34, so he's young in heavyweight terms. So, I mean, he's got a bright future ahead of him in the heavyweight division. So good on him. After featherweight co-main event between Bryce Mitchell and Andre Fili. Unanimous English is bad to unanimous decision win by Bryce Mitchell. He just kind of wrestled him the whole time. He broke his hand in the fight, which doesn't help you trying to throw strikes or anything. So he kind of wrestled and just outpositioned him. A couple times Andre Fili was able to throw him around a little bit, do a couple not submission attempts, but attempts at reversing positions on the ground, as well as he never really got into too much danger. There was one point in the second round, I believe, where he was close, but even then it wasn't like, oh my god, it's over. So it was a good fight for Bryce Mitchell. Just controlled him the whole time, looked great, had his camo shorts, so hell yeah. I'd like to see him fight someone that's ranked after this. I didn't realize Bryce Mitchell was ranked number 15 in the world. Andre Fili is not ranked at the moment. Seeing Bryce Mitchell fight someone who's around 12, 11, I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head right now, but that'd be a good fight for him. Just someone he can wrestle. Someone he's going to be able to just go at, and I don't know. I want to see another twister from him, so we'll see what happens with that. After, you have one of the saddest main events of the year. It was one of the slowest fights in the first 2 rounds, and the second 2 rounds really picked up. Uriah Hall and Anderson Silva threw nothing in the first 2 rounds. It was very, very slow. Uriah Hall is very gun-shy, it seems, even though he has so much power. Anderson Silva does not. You can tell he's old. He has a little bit of the flashes of old him, but overall, he's not as crisp. His chin can't take it as much anymore. That all happens with age, especially when you're 45 in MMA. Third round, he gets cracked, goes down, survives, and then 4th round, he got put away. It was very sad. Of course, he's one of the GOATs for MMA, whether or not you want to throw him in. I think for his title reign, he's one of the best ever. What he did for the sport. After that, with PED uses and all that stuff, that's whatever. You can get into that if you want to, but I mean, he's done very, very good for himself. I hope he retires like he said he was going to, but we'll see what happens with him. Of course, MMA fighters have a hard time letting go. Hopefully he lets go. Besides that, Uriah Hall, I'd like to see him fight. I don't know, maybe winner of Jack Hermanson and Darren Till. That sounds pretty good to me. Or the loser, one of those two. I just want to see him throw more. He looked very gun-shy, very, very gun-shy. And Dana White said that too. If he throws more punches, he is dangerous and he is scary to fight. No one wants to fight him. He could become a Yoel Romero kind of thing with his power and his ability to knock people out. So he just doesn't throw anything. So we'll see what happens with him. But yeah, I think I was 2 for 5, 3 for 5. Not the best night for me in my predictions, but can't be perfect on everything. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.